In this intermediate level class, instructor Kathleen Wong prepares her students for a focused listening lesson by eliciting directions from school to downtown.
How would you tell me to get downtown to start out? We're here in the classroom. Now, what do we do first?
You walk out.
Linda?
You walk out from school.
Walk out from school,
Yeah.
okay. And then where do I go? Once I walk out from school, where do I go?
Turn left.
Okay. Then what? I started at the beginning by asking them to give me directions to downtown. I was introducing the language that would be used during the tapes that they would be listening to. We're talking about listening to directions, and so what I wanted to do was get them thinking about directions, the kinds of language that they would be using or that they would have to be listening to. Carol, can you help out?
Yeah, and then continue on Stockton Street.
Continue on Stockton Street. I think she's got it, huh?
Kathy finishes writing the directions the students have given her and then moves into the practice stage of the lesson.
So you're pretty good on giving directions. I think what we need to do is practice taking the directions now, all right? What I'm going to do is play a tape for you. When we're listening to this tape, the first part that I want you to think about is what the starting point is. And the other thing is, the first time you listen to this tape, I want you to see if you can catch what the destination was. Do you know what I mean by destination?
Having reviewed the language that will be used in the listening lesson, the students are now ready to listen to a taped phone conversation in which a woman asks for directions. Kathy passes out a worksheet, explains the task, and leads the students through the exercises for the first conversation.
Are you all ready?
I'm on 3rd and Geary, and I want to get to your house. Tell me again, how do I do that?
Did you catch the starting point? Did you get the starting point?
Yeah.
Excuse me? 13 Geary. Was it 13 Geary?
30.
Oh, we got a lot of ideas here. 13 Geary.
Kathy interrupts the listening passage to check student comprehension and to provide clues when necessary.
I heard 30 Gary.
You heard 30 Geary.
One of Kathy's cluing strategies is to write students' responses on the board. This helps the students to focus on a limited number of answers the next time they listen.
Now,
another of Kathy's cluing strategies is to draw lines to indicate the number of words in a phrase or where the students have missed some information. The students can then concentrate on listening for that specific information the next time around.
Josephine, what did you hear?
I'm sorry, I just hear the Gary and no number.
You hear Geary and no number. Let's go back then and listen again.
I'm on 3rd and Geary, and I want to get to your house. Tell me again, how do I do that?
30. 30 Gary.
I'm on 3rd and Geary, and I want to get to your house. Tell me again, how do I do that?
1 3.
We were listening to the starting point and the destination, and the students were only trying to cue in on those 2 points of information. What happened was, after I played the tape, I stopped it, and I wanted to go back and check throughout the class to see how many students got that information.
2 Street, 30, and
You said it is 2 streets.
Yes.
30
Street or Avenue.
30th Street or Avenue?
I think it's Avenue. I think it's
Okay,
Avenue.
I'll leave that blank first. And Geary. Please listen to the tape again and see what you think.
I'm on 3rd and Geary, and I want to get to your house. Tell me again.
Jessica, you're shaking your head. What do you think it is now? Did you change your mind?
Yes.
What is it?
It's third.
3rd and
Avenue and Gary.
there was a problem.
Having completed the first part of the task, listening for the starting point and the destination, the students are now ready for the second part, taking notes.
What I'd like you to do this time is listen to the tape and take notes. Take down the notes on the directions, all right? You ready? Everybody ready?
I'm on 3rd and Geary, and I want to get to your house. Tell me again, how do I do that?
Okay, you go straight